It's like 6:35 right now. I look not okay. I was supposed to get up at 5:45, but that didn't happen. I don't usually get up this early, ever, unless it's like studying purposes. And I don't know how much I slept, because I went to bed at like 1:30, and I couldn't fall asleep till way after 2, and I don't even remember falling asleep. And then I woke up and it was 6:30, and I was confused. So I'm really tired, and I'm gonna go get coffee. I have to drop these paperworks off downtown, and hopefully I have time for like breakfast. And my first lecture is actually not until 10 a.m. So I'm gonna go now. I had to take a shower last night because personal hygiene is not a personality trait for me. It's something needed for class. My face looks like crap because I did face treatments. It was just spring break, so I did like extensive chemical face treatments. So while my face is received treatment that's good for it, I'm like this because I have no bra. While my face received treatment that it's good for it, it has brutalized it at the current moment of time. But I'm gonna go get coffee and food and get dressed, and hopefully be there. It's like 7:45, 8.
Actually had time for stuff in my life. I did laundry. I cleaned my room and the bathroom like an accomplished person. My simple one in 1 minute. This, that.
Some YouTubers do like fancy setups. That's mine.
So this is the first 2 steps. This is not a tutorial, so I'm getting excited. Finished. Look, it's 7:47. I'm gonna get dressed and leave at 8-ish.
The zipper will not work for my backpack, and it's broken, but this one will. So I had to color code them. Also, backpack. It's seen better days. See me looking all cute, like I'm trying. Oh, yeah.
This will my tax return. I'd buy a new backpack. It is exactly 8 o'clock. I'm grabbing my jacket, I'm grabbing my charger, grabbing the papers, and I'm going. It's a 10-minute drive, literally. And I'm hoping to be done by 8:45. 9:05 is my cutoff time because I have a lecture at 10 and I have a quiz at 10 because my professor promised when we got back. So, yay. Bye. Hello, I am here. It is 8:22. I am hoping to run and drop this off. I'm gonna grab my ID. I parked somewhere that I'm pretty sure is not staff parking. I don't technically have a parking pass, so I'm hoping not to get in trouble. And that is that. So I'm gonna go now. The worst thing ever is school zones. I have like, oh my god, there's like 50 coming here. Like, what is that? Hopefully this will take 20-30 minutes. Oh, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing a community college and online classes. A few of them are in the summer, and I have gone to this campus before I transferred to my four-year university. So I am turning in paperwork to like clear residency stuff and stuff like that to be able to take the classes. So I'm gonna grab my ID. I'm gonna go, and hopefully this will. It is 8:59, so I think my plan for breakfast has been not completed. My class is in an hour. It's a 20-minute drive from here, I think. So I'm gonna go do that. I got told a lot of information. I have a lot to do, both now and Saturday and before next Monday. And I have to come up with a lot of money to pay for some of the classes. So that's fun. Yay. Okay, so I'm stressed a little bit But I have to go focus on class now, so that is that, and we will see how this goes. So I have to disappear now and go to class, take a quiz. Maybe I will get breakfast at my school. I was trying to refill my meal plan last night, but it wouldn't refill, so don't know how that works. Hello. It is 9:22. I am going to go try to do something on a meal plan and try to get food before my first lecture at 10 a.m. I just realized that I actually got up early and actually got done everything I needed to this morning. Like, who even am I? So I'm going to go try to do that before my lecture and before I hopefully do good on a quiz. And I don't know, the woman was like, taking 4 classes in the summer is a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I'm working right now and I'm in 7 classes, so try me. But I'm gonna go, I'm home, even though it's raining, even though it's kind of gloomy. It's supposed to be 80 degrees eventually today. I'm gonna bring a jacket right now with me just in case. So that is that. I'm home. Feels good as much as I need those credits to graduate from community college. And as much as I'm grateful for the fact that things such as community college exist, this is my home. These are my people, so I'm not really looking forward to going to it. It's more like this is mandatory as opposed to like now, where it's like this is an experience. So I'm gonna go get food, hopefully. Let's go. So it is 11:02. Got out of class. I dropped off a textbook, even though I'll be back to pick it up later because I gotta work on a review. I have no idea why I just said that like that. So we took the quiz and we turned in the quiz, and then she asked us, well, what was the answer to the question? Because it was like one big summary question of over a specific point, and I offered the answer and it was right. So yay! I talked a lot in class because I'm really hyper right now, and that class is sometimes quiet. Quiet classes with quizzes are bad, guys. That means we have more quizzes because they think we're not reading. We filled my meal plan, meaning I can go get food and eat and survive, so I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to go do a bio chapter that I think I have to do before class, but I don't know because our syllabus is really screwed up and confusing. Yay. Yeah, so I'm going to go grab food, do that. I'm going to go to my bio class, and then afterwards I'm going to grab that textbook again to do a review, and then my psych class is at 3:30 to 4:45, and if I have time, I will meet with my advisor, so yay! Okay. So I miss spring break tremendously. So we got this lecture, like we used to do these presentations every unit, and we got this speech about how professors and faculty met, and they said that they need more days to cover content for my bio class, which I definitely agree with. And so the professor moved the test up a day and canceled the presentation, and I don't understand why, if you need more days for content, you are moving it up a day instead of giving yourself one more day to teach it. I felt really overwhelmed with it over break. I sat down over break for like hours, and I made myself focus and look at it and do it, and I feel better about it. I don't feel great about it because it's a lot and it's really overwhelming, and we have just now started we did a project the other day. We are starting chapter 22 Wednesday, and our test is Monday, and we got 4 sections to cover over, which just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know how you're not going to cover 4 sections. And the good news is I did have 2 tests Monday and Wednesday, and now I had 2 tests Wednesday, and now they're Monday, Wednesday, which is better. Also today we did a project submission, which, yay, they help you grade, whatever. And they're just kind of exhausting, but I'm fine doing them, but I just haven't heard from my partner yet, so we just kind of stuck in with the one we didn't want to do. But I have to grab my English notebook and my English textbook and go study until 3:30 because I actually did the psych reading last night, meaning I actually get to study stuff other than cram reading for class. I know, I'm on top of things. And then after that, I will go to psych, and I'll go home, and I will do more review for English. I will do the bio stuff. I have to verify a questionnaire, and I get to go pick up a package that I'm really excited to pick up. That's all. Yay! So, I'm just very annoyed at this bio professor in this bio class. It's my annoying one this semester, but it's okay. We're going to move on. I got caffeine and I got a muffin to eat, so cool. All I do is eat food and drink caffeine because I don't get enough sleep because I'm a college student. There's my new intro. But yeah, alright, let's go. Hello. So it is a little after 5. I think it is 5:03. It is 5:05. Let me turn my car on. We did a heavy topic today in psych of discrimination, but we touched on that in relation to healthcare. Neuropharmacology is my passion in life, even though I also do business and literature stuff. I win at weird combinations, I know. I like neuropharmacology, I like increasing literacy rates, I like business plans, so all of that's done in there. I don't know what I'm doing in my life, but it did catch my eye and catch my interest. So ran into that professor that I desperately want to have a conversation, and every single time I see him, he's having a conversation with someone else, and I'm like, I can't. So one day we will cross paths. Okay. And then I finished a section for my English review. I still have a very large section for my English review. I gotta analyze some I gotta finish a part of the bio thing. I gotta analyze some documents. I got a lab tomorrow. I'm stressed. Yes, that would be an appropriate statement. So I'm stressed, and we are gonna go now. And hopefully my package is ready for me, because I don't have time to pick it up tomorrow, and I really want it. So I feel like it's mysterious the way I'm wording that. I am going to go now and do everything, and also get more caffeine because it was wearing off, and I was like, I need more Dr. Pepper. So I cannot get that package because it's not there yet, and I'm sad because I can't get it tomorrow. Here is my healthy snack, well as, because that's like a necessity. Anyway, it is 6:46, and the procrastinating has got to end. We've got to start the literature review. It is 11:30. I keep reminding myself that I actually don't have a class tomorrow until 11, so if I'm up till 2, I don't get up till 9, so that's still good sleep. I have everything packed over there. I worked on an English review I did a survey that I had to do, and I did an English review that I had to do, and I didn't finish. I finished all of it except for one minor section, and I'd show it to you, except I think I'm going to show it to you when I'm finished with it this week, because it looks crazy and disorganized when it's typed up right now. And I am going to finish that bio question, and I'm going to review things for my bio lab, because I have a quiz tomorrow, but it's like a have you been paying attention type of quiz, not like a studying quiz. And I don't think there's anything else. I have a writing paper due soon, but there's no due date, and I've talked to people in class, and they're equally as confused on it as me, so don't know what to do. And yeah, there's nothing to do with my business class, thank God, because I'm suffering. Okay, so it's a little after 1. That sounds bad, but I don't get up till 9. So if I go to bed at 2, that's still 7 hours of sleep. I did the bio question, the part I wanted to do tonight, and I'll do the other part tomorrow night, and then the citations, and yay. And I've finished most of that English review. I do have that section to finish tomorrow, and another minor section that I'm going to add to do tomorrow, as well as the English reading, a bio reading, and a psych reading. I forgot what this feels like, constant stress. So, that's that. I don't know if there's anything. Check my lab, and I do not have a quiz tomorrow. We have 2 weeks the entire semester. We do not have a quiz, and next week is one of them, thank God. I also checked my writing thing. I did a questionnaire for it. I've talked to classmates, and they're at the same pace I am, so I feel behind, but everyone else is at the same pace I'm at, so how can the professor punish us? My lab professor, I emailed him before break because something wasn't working, and I emailed 4 people in my class, and they said it wasn't working for them either. And he's like, sorry I got back to you 15 days late. Sucks for you, basically, because it wasn't done. And I'm like, well, the whole class was screwed over, so I don't think you're all giving us zeros. We'll see. But I did a brief reading for my writing class in case we just had to do it. I don't think we did. I just in case. And that is that. I think I'm going to bed now. I'm tired, and I got lab tomorrow. Tuesdays are my most exhausting days. So good night. I got 6.5 hours of sleep. I am still exhausted. I woke up like on time, and then I don't know what happened this morning. It was crazy, rushing out the door. It is 10:41. I am here. My first class is at 11. My computer always has issues in this one class, and this is the one class where it's absolutely mandatory. So I'm going to go see if I can connect it early to the Wi-Fi. Good news is I have a partner today, so if my computer doesn't work, I'll buddy up with her. We also have a questionnaire to pass out. So I'm going to go now, and you'll see me in a little bit, and then I have lab, and then you won't see me until very late at night. So, okay, yeah. Hello. So I just got out of my writing class. Our paper's now due the 11th. It did not previously have a due date. I have to do it this weekend as well as review for 2 tests and write 2 other papers. So, yay. And read like 3 chapters of something and do registration. I'm not stressed whatsoever. And so I'm going to grab my jacket, I dropped that off, and then I realized I had no quiz in my next lab class because we have this week off for quizzes. And so I don't have any homework for my business class. I don't remember what this feels like. So I am going to go grab my English textbook and start on my English reading like a proactive person who's organized. Do the reading for the night, then do a review and a bio reading and a psych reading. I got all that tonight. And I'm going to grab my jacket because it's a little windy, but I think I'm going to grab food and I'm going to sit outside. Last time I sat outside trying to read for English, it was a nightmare, so hopefully that's not the case this time. So, yeah, let's go. I also have surveys that I had classmates complete for writing that I have to evaluate, not tonight, but eventually. So, yeah, I'm going to talk for a quick 30 seconds. It is like 1:43. My lab is at 2. Dropped my English notebook off and my English textbook, and I actually finished my mandatory English reading for the night, which never happens, but I actually did that today like a organized, good person. And I had lunch. So I'm going to go to lab now, which will not be fun because we currently are in the testing sampling period, which is like physical, like testing in streams, water quality is, I don't know, I'll just be sweaty and gross and not happy, but I finished English, which I'm happy about, meaning I actually will probably get to be on track and finish bio tonight because I'm going to go home, do a bio project, do English review, do something else. Oh, the bio reading, and if I can, I will start on the psych reading. If not, I will finish the psych reading tomorrow during my classes, and maybe meet with my advisor. So, yay. That's that. I'm going to go to lab now. No quiz. Hello, it is 5:13. Normally, I would have a class really late, but I got an email saying that it is canceled. I got done with lab at 3:30. And I went to meet with my advisor, and I initially had a meeting with her on Thursday, but I'm going to go cancel that because I got everything dealt with, almost. So, I'm going to go home now. This is my blessing from God because I was really stressed about doing a test review tonight. I've already done my English reading, so I'm going to go home, do my English review, finish a bio project, do a bio reading, and maybe do a psych reading, and also get a drink because I'm really thirsty, and I get to go pick up a package, so yay. Good, happy news today. Let's get moving. So it is 8:15, and I picked that package up that I needed to, and I did all of my English homework. The reading is done, the reviews are done for both sections. So now I'm moving on to bio. I have a bio project and a bio chapter to read, and I think I'm going to read the bio chapter and then the project that's due tomorrow at midnight, and then psych. That's my next plan. Hopefully I'll get all that done tonight. It is 1:52. I did everything but the psych reading, which I will do tomorrow in my 2 breaks as well as other fun stuff. Yay. So that is I mean, I'm pretty happy. There were times where I got behind on bio readings really bad, and I haven't had that problem yet. So yay. Yeah, so I'm going to pack up, and I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed, and probably be in bed by like 2:30. I'm getting up at 8. So not terrible, but Hello, it is 9:41. I woke up like an hour ago and I had an absolutely crazy morning, but I am here on time, ready to go to my English class, and then after my English class, I'm going to read for psych, and then after my bio class, I might finish reading for psych, or I might work on citations for a project that's completely done, just needs citations. So, I'm going to go now. And I'm tired, so yay. Oh, hello. It is like 11 on the dot. I just dropped off textbook, got my quiz back, which was a perfect score, which I'm pretty happy about. And I have a test next next class on Friday for that class. Wow, why can't I explain that? So we are in heavy review, and we got like essay, possible topics, and stuff like that. So that is fun. I get to go in deep review time on Thursday. I've done the bio reading, so I'm gonna go get food, and I'm gonna start on my psych reading, which has to be done at like 3:30. And then if I finish the psych reading, I will work on citations for submission. Submission part's done. I just need to do the proper citations because I just put the links in. I haven't done the citations. Stuff to do for tomorrow, and I'm just a tired human. But I'm gonna go now. So I had lunch. I did all of my psych reading. I just got out of my bio class. I'm dropping my notebook off because my backpack is ridiculously heavy, and that is happening. And the books went really well. I feel like this chapter I'm good with. The past chapter still overwhelmed. But he moved the test back to Wednesday, and my paper this morning got moved back a week, so I'm so happy. It's so less stress, like still work, but just I needed too many things at too much time close together. I always get cursed of having like 3 tests on the same day or 2 papers due in the same 2 days, and it's just stressful. It's been moved it back. I have one more class today at 3:30 to 5. I am going to go do the citations for a bio project, and I'm going to go try to finish my bio notebook that's due tomorrow at 5. So, yeah, let's go. Hello, I finished one of the bio projects. I have to go home, do the notebook, and then do, that sounded so weird, and then why can't I speak? Do English review, and then I gotta analyze something for my writing class, maybe outline something for my writing class, read something for my business class, and email someone for my business class, and then do that writing outline, if I have time. Want to know an awkward human story? Yes, we do, because we are all awkward humans who do things. So there's this, class I wanted to take next semester, and it's an upper higher education class, whatever, that you need prereqs for that I didn't have, but I knew that professor, so I emailed him, and I was like, hi, remember me last semester, made an A in your class, let me have you be in your class next semester. So he agreed, and he was super nice about it, and I see him twice, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which is weird because we have 2 classes that are right next to one another, and it's awkward to say the least. But I haven't got a chance to thank him in person, so I was going to do that this week. And then today, when I was leaving my class, I guess his just got out early, and his is down the hall, and mine is kind of forward, and I opened the door rather quickly, and I didn't, but I almost hit him in the face, and he just looked at me, and because I'm an awkward person, I just looked at him, and then he used the side door to, I guess, get away from me, because he doesn't use that door ever. No one uses that door. So I am awkward, and I have to force myself to say hi to him eventually, because this is getting ridiculous. But I'm going to go home now and do 10,000 things. It is 80 degrees. I'm also really allergic to everything, yay. So that if you write things out, it makes you more proactive. So here we go. Hello. So I did it's 2:30. I don't have to be there tomorrow until 3:30, so I think I'm gonna wake up at 10:30, 11 tomorrow to get enough sleep. So I worked on the lab notebook. I finished all of it except for parts that other people hadn't uploaded. I don't know. I'll look at it at 3-ish tomorrow. I don't know, and we'll see. It's due at 5, I think. I went crazy on the English review. It is completely done except for my outline for the prompts that I have, and I have a general idea of what I want to do, but I want to save that for tomorrow. I'm at 40-something pages, and then tomorrow I have to do the in-depth, like, read through of all the giant review I've just typed to 40 pages. I didn't get to the writing analysis. I will see if I can get to that tomorrow in the 2 or 3 hours I have. I read the business project and was supposed to select organizations to volunteer for, and I have my top 3, and I think I'm going to email 1 tomorrow morning, and then I have that class in the evening, so I will see if, like, we should email more than 1. So I'm going to go to bed now, and I'm going to get like 8 hours of sleep. It's going to be under a minute long because it is 3:19, and I got to be somewhere at 3:30 across campus. So it is Thursday. My first class was canceled. I slept till 12. I'm all rested up. Tonight I am going to go, I finished most of the English review. Tonight I'm going to go deep dive, read it, and then plan the essays that we have prompts for. And that's the case. And then I submitted the lab notebook because I got the data, and I have organized an event that's required for my business class for my next presentation, and hopefully he accepts that company, because if not I have to go rush and redo it. So I'm gonna go now, and I will see you later. Whew, hello, it is 6:11. Class got out early. SI went really well. I think it's all coming together. I think there's stuff I need to learn still, but I think it is coming together. It's also really fun when the group is fun. Then I went to my business class, and someone else I know had the organization, but they had a different branch of the organization, so the professor let it slide. And I really like that person that I'm not partnered with, but kind of partnered with, little partnered with. So that was good. I'm going to go home now. I am going to go deep dive studying, too. Okay, let's go. Everyone kept complimenting my appearance today, and I'm like, dang, that's because I actually slept and didn't sleep on the floor for textbook. But, yeah. I bought this like a week ago or so, and I love white chocolate mocha coffee. It's my go-to order at Starbucks, so I think I'm going to make it right now. I have, like, cocktail coffee ingredients, as far as some caramel sauce and some mocha sauce, and I have French vanilla over there. And I like my coffee iced, so I'm going to make this, and I'm going to stick it in the freezer for like 20 minutes. Hello, so I just had a class canceled tomorrow. It is not the class I have an exam in. I can't get that lucky, but I will take what I can get, people. So this is the coffee. It's made. It's iced now. It's not the same. It's definitely not the same, but it's not terrible, so I'm drinking it. And I am gonna go into my deep dive study session now, because now I've got like one thing to do tonight. No, I'm kidding. I have a lot of things to do this week, but you know, we're getting there. Also, I've had 3 classes canceled this week, a paper extended and a test extended, and like this is like a sign from God or something. Oh, it is 3:02. I have just finished the English review. I'm gonna show it to you real quick, and I'm gonna jump in the shower, and I'm gonna go to bed because I have to get up. Like glancing over notes from lecture and from the book. I also put individual notes for each author. That one looks really short, but some of these are really long. Like, we're gonna keep going because there's so many. Like, this is front back, and this is like chaotic. I think I've memorized all their names and their works. And this is my review, which took a total of, where is it? Oh, there it is. 41 pages. Yes, that is right. If I just, oh, that went all the way down to the bottom. No. So, if I just keep scrolling down here. And this at the very bottom is the essay planning for the possible prompts. She told us knows about this one. Would like it if this one's not asked. I'm fine with these two. Some of these will be asked, some of them will be not. And our mini essay portion is worth 40 points of the exam, so it's a little bit important. So I think I've memorized all these and their names and what they wrote because I have to do that for the test. I'm gonna take a shower. Hello, happy Friday. It is 9:37. I'm here a little bit early because I'm trying to get to class a little bit early because last time when we all got to class early, we got to start the exam early. But I will take any few minutes I can get. I feel pretty good about the exam. I'm going to go study for a few minutes beforehand and then turn my phone off and we're going in. And then after that, that's all I have for today because my other class was canceled, so I'm going home. And then after that, I have to do a learning curve for bio, fill out this writing form thing, upload this meningitis shot, something else. I'll do lab notebook stuff, and I gotta read 3 chapters for my psych. And then, yeah, so that's a bit chaotic, but I am gonna go now, so hope this goes well. Last time I under 90 on the test, and I would love to do higher. Hello, it is 11:07. I just got out of the exam. I think it went pretty well. I think the quote identification was fine. I think the other parts were fine. There were a few questions that I definitely was not expecting her to ask, and it was like a lot harder questions were asked than our last exam. But overall, I think it went pretty good. I'm just hoping on the last essay portion, I addressed all parts of the questions, but I just felt like mine was short. But the board said 6 minutes left, and I was like, there's nothing I can come up with, even if I had 2 hours. I don't know what else to say. So, I am going to go home now, and I'm going to do a learning curve, and then I'm going to do other stuff, and I don't know, I'll write you a list, and you can see what all I'm doing, because I'm tired. Yay. Here is the to-do list, and let's get started. Hello, it is a lot later. We are talking, it is 3:30 in the morning. And I read 3 chapters of this. My goal is to read 3 chapters every Friday, because it is technically an assignment for class, but I am majoring in neuropharmacology, which this book specializes in a lot, and I have been having doubts, I think, lately, because I'm also minoring in English literature, and those are not closely related, and I've been having doubts of, like, what could you see yourself doing for life? And I don't know, because I'm having a lot of joy and a lot of fun with literature, but I'm also enjoying psych, and I'm loving this to the point where I'm up so late at night reading it, completely unintentional, and it's hard because it's a bachelor's of science degree, so like right now I'm in my bio class and I'm learning about plants, which has nothing to do with my major. It's just one of those things that you just have to know it, and it's kind of frustrating, but I don't know. I like it. I think there's some things you have to do in life and just have to go through to get what you want, but I love this book, so much. I'm very happy that I read 3 chapters tonight. I also got all my stuff aligned for tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm going to write the introduction of my English paper. I'm going to finish my psych review. I have to upload data from my lab, and I feel like there was something else that I'm forgetting. Oh, and then Sunday I'm going to write the methods part of my research paper, and then I'm going to read a chapter for bio, go to SI for bio, then complete some SLOs for bio, and continue working on that through Wednesday as I study for 2 exams. So I had an exam today. I'm very tired. I'm going to go to bed so I can get up somewhat early because I do have to be somewhere tomorrow for advising for my summer classes. So thank you for watching. This is a very long one, I know.